This problem, we want to find the real or imaginary solutions. So let me get my tablet. There we go. And we got 7t squared plus 3t plus 4 is equal to 0. Now this is a quadratic because we got a t squared. And specifically, it's in the perfect form. Remember our quadratic formula. Now normally we see this in terms of x's, but if it's of the form ax squared plus bx plus c equal to 0, then our answer is given by this formula. X is equal to negative b plus or minus square root of b squared minus 4ac all over 2a. Well, a lot of times you'll see t's appear in a problem because t represents time. It's still the same formula, still the same idea. It doesn't matter what variable you have. So first thing we're going to do is we're going to identify a, b, and c. A will be whatever number's in front of our t squared, which is 7. B will be whatever number's in front of our t, which is 3. And c is going to be a number at the end, a constant term, which is 4. It's always a good idea in the quadratic formula to go through and replace all of your variables with parentheses before you plug in your numbers. So I got negative b plus or minus square root of b squared minus 4 times a times c all over 2a. Now wherever we had a b in our formula, we'll put in 3. And wherever we had an a in our formula, we'll put in 7. And then wherever we had a c in our formula, we'll put in 4. So that gives us negative 3 plus or minus 3 squared is 9 minus, let's see, 4 times 7 is 28 times 4, 8, 10, 11, 112. Minus 112 over 14. Okay. So then 9 minus 112. Obviously I can't do basic math very well this morning. Okay. That gives us negative 103 over 14. Now remember, whenever you have a negative inside of your square root, that gives you an I. So this becomes negative 3 plus or minus I square root of 103 over 14. 103. Not divisible by 2, 3, 4, 5. Not by 6. Not by 7. No, not by 7. 9, no. I think it's prime. Okay, now whenever you have an imaginary part appear in your problem, you want to separate your real part from the imaginary part. So I'll put the negative 3 over 14 plus or minus, and I'll put the square root of 103 over 14 with an I to the side. And that's standard form. A plus BI. Or in this case, we got a plus or minus. But that's our answer.